then let's go and start the recording. So, hey everybody, Rebellion here, and welcome back to the final stream of Barely Second End Layer. I'll be fucking damned if this game hangs on any longer. It's gonna be fucking weird. First and foremost, no testing was done. No grinding was done either, so shit's gonna be weird. But we have a build. Percent buff go to Shadow Realm, we're gonna fucking try. Now, I asked for a mage team last stream, and I was gonna make one. But the night before that we were gonna do the stream, Jinkuro sent a wall of shit on Discord saying, yo, here's a build. So I copied it. Mostly. Something that I changed myself. To start, he actually does not recommend for MP free in a pinch. He says ectoplasm. Which is good. But okay, you know what? It's gonna be it's the easiest way to actually get it to start, I guess. So, all right, let's have ourselves die real quick. We just need any fights. Okay, enemies work out of sight. That could be rough. I left the I left the fucking auto on from my other build. Shit. That's fine, I guess. First off, Meteor, or let's say Default and you. Damn it, that didn't kill. Alright, everyone just default while we wait. Good. Finish the job, and then Sudoku. Shit. Alright, just wait for it. Gotta apparently chain spelled on itself, or echoed. Alright. Necessary people are now dead. Let's get our MP back to full. Which I find it disturbing how Edea has 800 fucking MP. There is MP free in a pinch. You already have MP free in a pinch, so actually, you can. See, now I'm in a bit of a debating thing. Barrage could be very good. As far as I'm aware, this should actually increase damage every single time we do an action, even if it's through like Echo or Chain Spell. We want Ectoplasm gone now, with our already in Ghost form. But I think I remember another one that said deal more damage if your MP is at full. Where was that one? I don't remember what it was called. Shit. Anyone remember what that shit was? Or am I just making like some skill up in my head? I can't remember what it is, so we're just gonna go fucking Barrage then. Why not? Why not? Alright. Now do we have to explain what this build's supposed to be? I'm not gonna read exactly what the Jinkuro gave me to work with, but the idea was everyone would have what you see here, except he wanted Ectoplasm instead of Barrage. I figured once you're already dead, you don't need to die again, so Barrage it is. As well as MP free in a pinch. Actually, no, that's what he didn't want. He did not want MP free in a pinch. He wanted Barrage, but he wanted Ectoplasm in space of MP free in a pinch. But infinite MP is infinite MP. I like that. The last thing that he said to do is one that I actually cannot do. I'm not sure if he noticed it initially. And for this, I will actually pull up his original post. To quote him, here's what I want you to... I heard you wanted someone to throw the Ghost Strat at you. Now that you have every class, I'm holding nothing back. Here we go. And here's where the problem instantly begins. Tiz will be your Guardian / Kaiser. Hero Shield and the Strongest Shield. Or Hero Shield and Strongest Shield, whatever else you have. Prescience and Auto Undo. So I'm like, alright, let's do that then. Prescience, Auto Undo. Now do you notice the problem immediately, or is it going to take you a second like it took me? Because I spent like a good, like, 2-ish minutes on it, like, why is it not working? Then I realized, oh, wait. He wants me to hold dual shield without the dual shield things equipped. So, we put on a Silver Glaive, because at least that gives us some magic defense. Because I don't fucking know. At least I have the Hero Shield for him. So he has all elemental damage that's given to him. At the very least, it should all work now. But Tiz would have apparently Guardian, as he said. I went with it because why the fuck not? And some the Kaiser, mainly because of Noble Eagle. I did not know this, but apparently This is one of the only ways to buff a ghost, because I'm guessing it applies to the field rather than individual characters. So that's why it actually will work out. Fuck if I know how that works, but alright, sure. I also figured that maybe we could actually turn on Spring Awakening, because if we don't have auto undo, technically this will heal us to max HP every turn. And like, even if the opponents heal 9999 HP, I feel like we'd be doing more than that sustainable in 4 turns. But for the moment, we're going to try it his way. With him auto undo and no dual shields to see how it works out. There's only one problem, though, if we're going to try and take out Belphegor. We don't exactly have his stuff. Like, he's apparently weak to only certain elements and nothing else. So rain will not work. We have thunder that can hit him. We have blizzard that can hit him. Ice or water. But we don't have fire. So there's that. But I will still give it a shot. I'll still see where did we fuck up and move on from that. And now I gotta remember which one is Belphegor. I think someone sent me a map of it. Yeah, it was you, Automagia. So let me pull that up and I will find out where to go. God, this map is so fucking small. Belphegor is on the right. All right. Oh, I can just go to the left and circle around the road. Right here, I believe.
Dear? Look at the monument! Huh?
We all know the routine by now. Care to do the honors, Magnolia? Last but not least...
Belphegor! The manifestation of Sloth! Look sharp, everyone!
Alright, so he's apparently going to be weak to 3 elements. Or he's going to be weakening... I think someone said 3, but I don't want to assume. But he's going to be weak to only a certain number of elements, and he just loops that on... well, loop. You always thought that weak to fire? Then in that case, we're going to try that. Problem is, we don't have fire anywhere. Doesn't yokai have fire? I don't think it does, and that's what's kind of stupid. Like, we have thunder, we have blizzard, and no fire. We have wind. So it's up to Edea to do the first hits. With minor fire damage. And I'll do it on... hammer, why not? And I will use Noble Eagle. All right, with that done, it should now be water. I hate that I don't have anyone to examine shit. Oh, wait, he's weak to it just for the turn. It's not like a first spell. In that case, motherfucker lied to me. If I remember correctly, it was Jinkuro that said that you cannot use rain because he will just change per spell hit. and not like per turn. But apparently, I could be raining. God damn it. I'll let Magnolia do the honors. Actually, wait, no, she can't. Use magnifying glass? Alright, gotcha. I will in a second. Alright, lightning, rain on the opponent. And then Magnolia, because she's going to have rain effect on her as well. Thunder. And you could use an item, why not? Magnifying glass. I only have 12. Shit. What? Then how did that work? How do we block Zaja twice? In that case, I don't know what he's weak to now. I guess he's weak to fire again, yeah. Oh yeah, it does say he's weak to fire, so I'll do that right now. With rain to test. So it doesn't work for the whole thing. Alright, now ice is there. Oh wait, we lost Brave Eagle. Or Noble Eagle, yeah. Oh, it's allowed to hit, but then it cycles through the weakness for some reason on that same turn. Alright, oh god, it keeps going! This is dangerous! It's self-sustaining! Alright, he's weak to fire. We now know that. So, I want to try something, alright? I just want to try something. Entertain me on this, alright? Heat, rain, heat. Nothing, and you just wait as well. Okay, yeah, it does do it per hit. Alright. God, this setup actually more of a hindrance than anything else, because we can echo into just other weaknesses. Don't do it. That's fine. Alright, that works out. Now for fire, we have to wait because only Edea can do it. I think Noble Eagle might run out again, so let's do it one more time. Alright, heat as a blast on the opponents. Alright, now I can use... Lazaja on him again. No one do anything else, because this can go easily out of hand. Okay, that did it again. That is fine, as long as we don't echo it. Or do it again for no fucking reason. We're down to half now. Alright. Fire as a hammer on him. Alright. Lazaja on him. Still have Noble Eagle. Now it's fire. Alright. No! Damn it. Stop. Okay, good. No, you motherfucker! We were so close! It's still fire. It's still fire. We can make this work. Alright, we lost our Brave Eagle, so Lazaja. Or Noble Eagle. I keep on saying Brave Eagle. Well, no, it's Noble Eagle. That's fine. If you go again, that's okay. As long as you don't echo. Thank fucking God. Also, the dangerous end, he's not, though. He's just annoying. Alright, we can echo one time, or just like do a double cast it and it's fine. Now it's fire. If you do one more time, that's fine. Don't you motherfucker! Stop! You are plotting against me right now. Stop it! He's fire right now. Okay, good. You've undone a bit, but we're fine. We can recover from this. Recover from this. Fine. We're fine still. We're fine. We are perfectly okay. Okay. Cast it like 2 times and you're fine. Now stop. No more. You're good. There you go. We've won. We've won, motherfucker. We've won. Hammer on him. I don't care about the little orb thingies. We are fine. Thank fucking God.
We did it! We really did it! Wait, how many were left? That was the last one! Huh? What's this? To my ever-loyal Minister of the Right, keep up the hard work. And thanks for all the croissants?
Yoko. Yes, I shall redouble my efforts.
Again with the croissants! Doesn't she care about anything but food?
Look who's talking.
We obtained the Scroll of Sloth. And that probably means now that the yokai can use... Sandaja, where's fire? There's fire on top. Okay, now we can use that. There you go. Motherfucker. He was hiding the one that I needed. He said do all that and then go back to where we... Go back to try and talk to the shadow. That's what Jinkuro gave me, or told me to do. Correct. Now the yokai at full power, and now we gotta make our way back to the crypt. Apparently something will be new, but I am not entirely sure just yet. And with the amount of time this game's, with how often this game autosaves, I am comfortable not stopping by the adventurer guide to just save again. So what does the shadow even represent? Alright, what is this shadow? No, now he just won't fucking talk to me. The fuck was that for? I learned the truth? I fucking learned a lot of world building, and then this fucking embodiment of darkness doesn't want to talk to me. Motherfucker, if you were have something to talk about, then just say it. God, that feels unsatisfying. Oh, he says, but then why did he make me... Nah. Fine. Now in Discord, Jinkuro gave me a, what's it called? Something to actually read. I'm not going to talk about his life stuff, but he said, Rebellion. Read this after you beat Belphegor and talk to the Shadow in Xenologia's crypt again. I've done that now, and I gotta tell you, he tells me fuck all. Nothing whatsoever. He is not just an NPC to generate ellipses, and that's it. Alright, so first thing he says, first let's clean up the story. I was told it was told out of order, so this will be better and a reminder since you may have forgotten, Rep. He knows me so fucking well. Everything starts when the glimmering ship arrives from Celestial Realm, our world, carrying COVID-19. COVID got freaky with Luxendark's own rare disease, creating it's the origin plague. Yokai called them celestial beings, and Altair's theme plays during the further emphasizing this point. Yoko was a benevolent god. She had no issues living amongst people, and even had friends she cherished. It's the only reason she cared enough about the world to absorb the origin plague. Now, it's no secret that gods get corrupted. Look at Bravely Default's Ouroboros. When Yoko said she wished to save the world, it's not a lie. Ringabel got that wrong. That is her wish. She simply stopped trying to complete it. From here, we can interpret that the origin plague within her began corrupting her during that 46 billion year slumber. She went from a benevolent god to basically the devil. Her job command, diabolism, whatever that, how you say it, means she worshipped the devil. She controlled the 7 sins. However, the important thing to keep in mind is the fact that she can see into your heart. Search it and find your sins. Using this weakness against you, you can see this again when she tricks you with the swords and the brave coasting Denia's arm. Or when the brave coasting his arm, yeah. Back interjection? What up? Go. We're only 2 quotes into his, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8? Jesus Christ, dude. It's not tied to Yoko. All right. Illusion of it and Danzabro. I remember that, yeah. This was not her doing. All right. Okay, next message. 24 centuries before the events in Bravely Default and Bravely Second, the founder of House Genealogia, coincidentally called, by chance lands his ship and finds Yoko's shrine. Yoko awakens and communicates with Founder, telling him her sad tale. Knowing full well the world cannot handle the origin plague, Founder promises his line will return with the cure. A promise has been made. Founder created rules that stated how to maintain leadership and power among the Orthodoxy with it. A code to be deciphered by descendants. Recall that DeRosso and Yoyana have been locked in eternal combat until Agnes and the previous world appeared to them. After that, they actively worked behind the scenes to weaken the Orthodoxy, who's been a supreme power. Worship the crystals when the maidens called crystal is when the maidens called crystals. jobs now transformed into asterisks, no longer needing the church's applications or tributes, and Yoyana leaving them with all these secrets within them, or with him. I cannot read. You are going to hear a secondhand version of the story that is going to be butchered by my attempt at English. The Orthodox coffers were going dry. They were desperate. Yu's father, agreed, offered to plan to revitalize the church, to go to the Shrine of Legends and plunder its treasures. The clergymen were skeptical, but in 2 weeks he found it, which raised his status. Before this, Greed deciphered the founder's codes and looked for the shrine ahead of time. He talked to Yoko and noticed all the treasure around her. He had the area around her declared Holy Land, so nobody would go near there, and of course omitted all the treasures within. Once approved, a benefactor, a clergyman of very high status, offered everything Greed would need to accomplish his task. The key point to understand here is the Shrine of Legend is the shrine he used as a basis to secure the area around it as Holy Land. So, when the time came, he could go find it, bring back the treasures, and become a hero. This is reading with Rev. God damn it, I'm sorry. As we remember from Bravely Default, the clergymen are greedy, power-hungry, and blindly worship the crystals, so they were easily fooled. A bright and skilled daughter would be sent with him as assurance. The journey begins. That's about mostly what needs clarity. To make my lore dump not too huge, he says halfway through his lore dump, I'll cut to the chase. I don't fucking believe you, sir. When the duchy is established and Magritte offers PG to them to keep his house in good graces, is around the time Bravely Default story begins. A little after this is when John's dad dies and gets erased for having a backbone, and Nikolai sees the horrors and is frankly nihilistic. After this, Yoko tricks Yu and Denny loses his arm, which leads to his disownment. This is the foundation which will lead to the story of Bravely Second. Let's just dissect the important bits now. Founder is noted to be an extraordinary person after his visits to Yoko, doing many great feats, leading him to become the first pope of the Orthodoxy. Pretty malicious? Yoko, the former benevolent god, who is now corrupt and wields 7 sins, a promise was made, or to be more precise, a deal was struck. The Jinkuro bloodline was blessed with many gifts upon Founder's meeting with Yoko, with the exception of a cure being made for the plague. Founder and Greed, both ambitious men, the Origin Plague was released and it nearly killed everyone, like the Black Plague in our world. However, with a small respite, it once again combined with other diseases and came back to finish the job. A second coming, the Great Plague. Here's the thing with devils. The vaguer the deal, the more power the devil has. By this point, Yoko is long gone. Her benevolence long dead. The promise was to cure the Origin Plague. Not only was it released, not only did it kill majority of the people, it mutated and no longer existed. As Yoko was sunk still inside the girl and understood what had happened, she was pissed. The promise can never be fulfilled now. What usually happens when you fuck over a devil? She curses your ass. As you read through Greed's notes, it was apparent he was going insane. He became obsessed with the Eye of the Founder and began being a redeeming man. What's the Eye of the Founder? Some believe it's Yoko herself, as she's always aware and wants the deal fulfilled. Others believe it's Founder himself. Let's go into that. Remember how Greed said that many Genealogian men never even tried fulfilling the deal? He thought it's because they lacked medicine. What if instead Yoko was warning them? What if the dead were warning them? Greed mentioned how he made plans the first time. The paper became covered in blood, spelling out, "Beware the Eye of Founder." Remember the shadow in Genealogia's crypt? Beware the Eye of Founder. Founder wouldn't be saying that. Greed would. Greed's soul is trapped within the tomb, trying to warn his son, you. The crypt is full of zombies and living armor, heavily implying that Gino's family lists the ability to feel the heavy light or burn in the eternal flame. Recall what you said. The crypt keeps him out because he felt like somebody was there watching him. You could hear whispers in his ear. Coincidence? Greed's journal has an interesting line. Quote, I sense we are being manipulated by some force in the shadows. End quote. Normally, it'd just be fancy writing, but in this sense, Yoko was guiding Greed to his downfall. By this point, Yoko was a devil and notably pissed, especially after Greed sunk her. Recall Kukulain's statue? The story states Greed alone returned home. The statue sunk, yet Bella found the statue in the Orthodoxy vault. Bella was unable to use any kind of soul or resurrection magic, yet Kukulain lives? It's very important Yoko is behind this. It's very apparent Yoko is behind this. Bella is strong, but she's still a mage. She needs Kukulain to truly be a threat. They wiped out the Crystal Guard, causing you anguish. Holy shit, this last one he gave me right now. The Sword of the Brave? Where did Greed learn it? How did you find it so easily? Yoko said Greed died of a common illness, but his notes state he was coughing up blood, barely sleeping with back pain. These symptoms are symptoms of tuberculosis. For those who don't know, it's a slow, painful way to die. The shadow says two things. Beware the Eye of Founder, warning you of the dead, and Yoko's heart-reading eye. After hearing the seven sins go quiet, why though? He actually says nothing after you beat the sins, but alright, sure, we'll go with that. Founder was an ambitious man. Greed was an ambitious man who committed many crimes, and decided stepping on his friends grants him fame and power. He was the second star scholar in Alkheim's history. At a young age, led the three Cavaliers and wants to marry the French alien. He admits she's an alien and French. We now know for a fact that all French are aliens from the moon. In the story, whenever the group has doubted its concerns, he's the one who puts them forward. You, the ambitious man, is an ambitious man. The Greed goes silent because what's left to say? Yoko's gone. The sins are gone. The deal will never be fulfilled. The curse on their family will never be lifted. The Geniola family is fucked. I enjoy how it spelled out a lot of things, but you also had to infer some of the things. To learn that your protagonist is doomed is really dark given you's character. That ends my lore dump. It used to be much longer, but nobody has time for that. Thank you fucking God for making this man not type more. Not even for the greatest gem of its generation. Have fun. Oh, there's more in Greed's journal. It gets added after you beat Yoko. Motherfucker! That's why I made it brief, because there's more to me to fucking read. There... Son of a bitch! Alright, children, gather around. Gather around, more of Reb mispronouncing every fucking thing imaginable. February 4th. So this is the dying wish of our great forefather, Founder. What a cruel and unforgiving demand. Having brother fight brother, and love the one who wins. The one who loses may swear himself to his brother's service, or else he may choose death. As long as the genealogy line continues, so too will these damning edicts of our ancient forefather. Fear the Eye of Founder. He left behind him over 100 precepts of family laws. But what he left in truth to his descendants was a coded truth. Certain symbols were carved into the walls of the Genioda family mausoleum. If you know them and you read the dying precepts of our father, you can learn how it is that the founder gained his power and how the Genioda family has prospered and moved upward in such an unprecedented manner. And you will learn that many other heads of the family also came to know of this truth, realizing the code and then deciphering it. These men decoded the and notes that have been left to us, with the secret symbols in hand, words repeating, and arranged in certain orders, all to carry secret meanings. I feel like I should have read this first. As they learned about the ancient shrine within the dense forest, about the qualifications one must bear to approach it, these secrets must never be spoken of, not even to one's own children. Only one who has the wisdom to discover them and understand them on his or her own has the qualifications. It was the last month that I noticed these secrets for myself, and it was only mere days ago that I came to notice that there were codes within the Analects and writing which could be deciphered using symbols left in the mausoleum. And when I did, I found words written within with my own journal. A journal which is locked and bound with a key which only I possess. Fear the eye of Founder. A terrible excitement welded up within me, even before the terms began. I recorded it here now in hopes of capturing even a fraction of that feeling. Then more journals right here. Free Unorthodoxy, apparently, June 1st. A marriage proposal has come to me. One I could never have anticipated. She is the daughter of the first pope, who parted from this life in March. Yet the church has also tasked me with a meaningless job, surveying an ancient shrine in a certain forest. Sent to investigate the shrine, I discovered a hidden path, and beyond it, a sleeping yokai. The frescoes adorning the tomb where the yokai slept told me all I needed to know. I spoke to the pitiful creature, then left the shrine. September 15th. I gave a proper report as just as the church desired, advocating that the ancient shrine should be protected and maintained. And so it was. The land which contains the forest and its ancient shrines is now under direct control of the church, and has been marked as sacred land. I should have read this before I read his fucking lore dump. Nowhere in this does he say I should have read this. I didn't even know it existed until right then. Like, by the way, there's other stuff here that I know you missed out on, because he fucking saw the videos too. Motherfucker gave it to me out of order while telling me it was clear it up. March 15th. Upon returning from the ancient shrine, Founder was catapulted through the ranks, seizing one success after another. Despite many exaggerated legends and falsehoods that his descendants have fabricated out of blind devotion to the Founder, even the simple truth, as the tale put together by those who deciphered Founder's code in the mausoleum seemed to be, is enough to strain credulity. His rise through the ranks was no less than miraculous. Year holy shit, Luxembourg 20 Anno Orthodoxia. The miraculous success has gone on uninterrupted, and so Founder has become the head of his own house. He named his house Genealogia, and the church accepted this new lineage. Founder has now become a deacon for the church. 25 Anno Orthodoxia 5625 History something. Founder became a deacon of the Orthodoxy. In the same year, the ancient Order of the Crystal was reborn, and the Crystal Guard and Founder himself became the first leader of the original three Cavaliers. He went on to aid Eisen in the south, the last nation to join the Orthodoxy, and to break the Great Pirate Alliance in the seas of Corsairs. 1564, 40 Unorthodoxia, whatever. In this position as the leader of the Crystal Guard, Founder helped the new Crystalist nation of Florum in the west in its efforts to repel foreign invaders, and he destroyed the invaders in the lands of Twilight. And in the same year, it was named Cardinal, the highest rank available to him within the Orthodoxy. I can't English. Founder was called the Shadow Pope. Really? Wow. And was feared by the people. That just sounds kind of like edgelordy cool. He ordered repairs done to the two fortresses that tower over the northern half of Gathalatio, whatever it is, and constructed the Gate of Faith, making it the base of the Crystal Guard's operations. Then, Founder constructed the genealogy family mausoleum, recorded the family precepts, and closed his eyes for good. It was no sooner than I had decided to set out for the ancient shrine where Founder had found the key to his early success that another warning arrived for me. Fear the eye of the Founder. The plans which I had devised in secret for exploring that shrine were obstructed with blood of unknown origin. What is it that I still lack? What is the Eye of Founder? December 2nd. I've been able to decipher nearly all the coded messages within Founder's last testaments. Founder learned the reason why the yokai had been sleeping in that ancient shrine for millennia, but it was not something that he could remedy himself. And so he left it up to his descendants to correct the situation and save the yokai from her fate. Founder decided that this eventual rescuer would be a redeeming man, one who would go to fulfill his promise at any cost. This man must have the vast wealth needed to support a million souls, great military strength, enough to strike down 1,000 political foes, and technology advanced enough to grant 100 men 100 years lives. Okay, that's it. In truth, the main reason that those who deciphered the codes in the past gave up on becoming this redeeming man was this last requirement, which demanded both medical and technological advancements. Some estimated their own means and were warned by the Eye of Founder, just as I was. Others were simply consigned to the dark obscurity of history. Pretty sure there's nothing else after that. There might be more after this one. Okay, no, not even that. It has been over 20 years since I first discovered the existence of the hidden message in Founder's words, and the Orthodoxy has made significant advances in medicine. The yokai was first put to rest to contain that terrible plague. Can the medical facilities I have funded and supported to control the plague at last? I received no rebuke from the Eye of Founder for my query of the previous plague. I have been recognized by the Founder himself as worthy. As a result, I have set the Orthodoxy to work on locating the ancient shrine in the forest and request that I be allowed to helm its exploration. But there are many who oppose my quote-unquote tyranny, and so permission for the expedition has not been forthcoming. If it appears that I will not be able to push past this trifling obstacle, then I truly do not have the right to name myself the Redeeming Man. How's it going, Sir Leathard? Welcome! I'm listening to this stream, with headphone, but playing some Majora's Mask in the background. Still never played that game, actually. If you want to say hi and hope you're okay, I'm doing better, man. The reason I kind of forgot to schedule a game after this, because we're going to beat it pretty soon. And it is just because I wouldn't mind a day off today. But because, I need to go out and find some clothes to wear at this funeral. I don't really have anything that's good enough to wear at a funeral and formal enough to, look presentable either. So, I just hope it's not too expensive because then I can't make bills. Fuck. Alright, next one. Second to last. I have my own reasons for deciphering Founder's secret codes and going to that shrine as the quote-unquote redeeming man. The first is, of course, the simple wish for fame. For achieving this great deed, to be spoken of in the same breath as Founder. To be upheld by my descendants as the greatest of the patriarchs after him. That was my own trivial goal. However, when I deciphered the code and came upon the multitude of writings left behind by the other patriarchs of the age, my feelings slowly came to change. What were the many gifts of power that Founder received from the yokai when it comes down to it? What is the fate which the yokai bestowed upon us all? The fate which allowed Founder to seize the position and powers that he did, and which eluded the study of so many family heads before me. I was able to learn the answers to all of my questions only by deciphering Founder's codes. The burden which the yokai bore was seal away within herself the seeds of the plague that might otherwise threaten all living things on Luxembourg. I found myself just as deeply impressed with this yokai's tragic resolve, which guaranteed no recompense for her eternal sleep as founder himself was. I am the one who will go to repay this great debt which my ancestors incurred. I am the redeeming man. I will put an end to my ancestors' tragedy. That is what I believed beyond any doubt. And then the last one. 10 pages, God help me. No, I should have gone according to plan. It was the perfect trip with no need to call in on port. We had the perfect medical team in place to provide care, and yet the reports pour in from all directions, and all with the same message. The plague has returned. That huge storm which none had predicted? The fleet was only in port for a single night, and yet the country, which was infected with the plague, was the home of that holy exorcist. The plague came racing after the fleet, crossing with local diseases on all 3 continents, and mutating with horrifying speed. And now, just as we pass the eternal vortex, a messenger comes directly from the Office of Public Health, with a secret order from the Pope. Wait, I heard something. What's that? That is a message from my mom. Ah, damn. I'll have to read that after I beat this. The messenger and the Office of Public Health come to tell me that all of the plagues have arisen from the origin plague that I brought forth with me from the ancient shrine. They named it the Great Plague, and in their own dispassionate way, they made it clear that even that if Eternia were to fall to its cruel ravages, it would be difficult to ever gain control again over the devastation. The secret missives from the Pope was but a few lines. The fleet will not be allowed to port in Eternia. All those on the ship who might possibly spread the plague should be thrown overboard and let the sea take them. What merciless words we have from that one who would be known as a merciful man. Those infected with the plague can be distinguished by a star-shaped pattern that appears upon their pupils. That girl, her grandfather, and 80% of our fleet's crew all demonstrated such stars. Ordered that those exposed to the plague have their rations of drink poisoned. Then I set out for the ship the young girl rode upon. Afflicted with the high fever and wheezing painfully, the girl stared steadily at my tear-streaked face. I apologized to the innocent girl before me, to the ancient yokai within her, to Founder, who had always wished to save her. The girl nodded just once, and then closed her eyes without a word. And as I watched her ship go down into the cold waters, I screamed out, "I shall put an end to this foul plague." There were no tears left in me. Eradicating the origin plague and the great plague, I would throw away my very reputation, my house's future, my own personal happiness for that purpose. To my sons and my sons' sons, I leave you this message. Blame me, hate me, and then lead the church and this world on to a path which will ultimately eradicate the plague that the fox girl so desperately wished to contain. To my sons, to all who come after me, fear the eye of Founder, but do not fear failure. All right. That's a lot of reading. A lot of reading. Like, holy shit, that was a lot of reading. Oh, we should be fine now, right? There's even more to read. Don't you fucking start. Master Lordum, that doesn't even begin to cover it. Someone else read, please. I wish these were voice acted so much. How many times have I been down this road? As a kid, I was told to never come here alone. Even, here are monsters, everyone said. But we played here anyway. When the great chasm swallowed Narende, they carried me to Carl's Inn in Caldisla. I woke up a week later and came racing down this road again. I just had to see you with my own eyes. But it was gone. Not a trace left. I met Agnes on the precipice, and we hurtled back down this road together, chasing after that Eternian ship. Each time that we crossed the boundaries into another world, we raced up and down this road again and again. Gritting our teeth tight against the pain. We regret the regret we felt. I don't know. I don't care. And when the Great Chasm gave rise to the Dark Aura, we struck down this road one last time toward our final battle. How many more times will we walk down this road? How many times do we have to? Till we wipe away those terrible memories once and for all. Edea, the next time we walk down this road, it'll be to visit the new Narende village, the one you have helped rebuild. I'll be there too. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Count me in too. Well, we're all in this together. My friends. Yes, we'll be nice. All of us together. Let's go see that Narende village we rebuilt, right? It's rebuilt, right? It's gotta be, right? Ah, shit, no way. I might as well. This is the near end area. It's been built so hard. I can't wait. Every area max leveled. Everything back to normal. Everything is fine. Right? This dude, what up? Friend bot, what up? I'm gonna go from here on and fuck you. You kind of still off? Yeah. This one I'm kind of just gonna go to the end if I can. What a rebuilt town we have here.